I call this the yeah, but guy problem. Of all the effective listening skills and critical thinking skills that I could teach you, this is probably the most effective one. Yeah, but guy is the guy who chimes in to an otherwise reasonable point that's being made with an example of someone for whom this advice does not apply. So you might be making a pretty decent point about something, and yeah, but guy chimes in and says, yeah, but there's a guy in Alaska with 4 chickens, and that's not really true with him. You could say, yeah, what goes around comes around, and yeah, but guy would chime in and say, yeah, but I know a guy in Alaska with 4 chickens, and that hasn't been true with him. In a land of political correctness, do we have to add a disclaimer before every time we open our mouths saying something like, generally speaking, or for some people, it's true that just because we know, yeah, but guy's gonna chime in and say, whoa, 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 what you said isn't true for everyone, everywhere, at all times, and in every situation. Yeah, we know, yeah, but guy. Thanks for absolutely nothing. This is obvious to everyone except you. When you yeah, but guy someone, we miss great learning opportunities. When you listen, start by imagining a world that exists in which what someone is saying could be true. Then, after you've let that sink in for a second, then and only then, start thinking about why it's not true. That does not mean you agree with everyone before you disagree. That's different. And also, try simply eliminating the word but from your vocabulary. Again, when you listen to something that seems wrong, start by thinking of how it could be true. In other words, you want to steel man an argument before you straw man an argument. I don't like the term steel man or strong man, so whatever you want to call it, just know that it's incredibly important to do it in this order because for some reason or another, no one needs to be reminded to poke holes in an argument. It seems like when someone's talking, the first thing our brain is doing is trying to figure out why it's wrong. So no one needs to be reminded to straw man an argument, except for the guy in Alaska with 4 chickens. The reason that most of us instinctively straw man an argument, poke holes in an argument first, which is the wrong way to do it, well, I can think of 2 reasons off the top of my head. And the first one is that it's easier to do it that way. Creating new neural pathways in our heads, it's uncomfortable. But following the same path that we've always been on is much more comfortable. And the second reason is it's safer in some contexts. For example, if you're listening to a cult leader try and manipulate you, then you want to have your guard up while you're listening. So it's likely that you're poking holes in whatever it is he's saying as he's speaking.